We have declared. Now we lift our hands, everybody, as we invite the other person and declare grace, grace, grace. Let's shout grace, grace, grace. Let the hand of God take over.
We may take a seat in the presence of God in Jesus' name. Today is a historical day. I want to read several scriptures. I want to read from the book of Isaiah, chapter 43. In verse 6 it says, I will say from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the end of the earth. I'm also going to read another scripture. This is from the book of Exodus, because these are the verses that I want us to invoke what God is saying today. And He says, from verse 15, for they covered the face of the earth so that the land was darkened. They did eat every herb of the land and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees or in the herbs of the field through all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron and Hur and said, I have sinned against the Lord, your God, against you. Now therefore, give, I pray thee, my sins only this once, and entreat the Lord your God that He may take away from me the death only. And he went out from Pharaoh and into west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the coast of Egypt. There are several things that God is saying today. He speaks about a time when God was delivering the children of Israel. It destroyed everything. But you can see that the Pharaoh did not still want to release the people. Is that oppression brings locust. Oppression brings the cankerworm and the locust to destroy. And oppression brings poverty. That's why Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2 speaks that when the righteous is in authority, the people mourn and groan. That means poverty brings groaning. God is saying to Kenya today, the nation that you see or you saw last year is not the nation that you're going to see from this month of February going forward. The translation in NIV says this, and God shifted the wind of west. And I heard the Spirit of God speak to me and say this. There is a shift in the nation of Kenya in this month of February. You didn't hear what I said. I said there is a shift. This is not a physical shift. It's a spiritual shift. Because before the things are physical and natural, they are first spiritual. There is a spiritual shift that has taken place. A spiritual shift. And the winds of the east, the west, and the north are giving up that which belongs to this nation. The winds of the east, the west, and the north are giving up that which belongs to this nation. Our sons that are destroyed because of poverty, and therefore they indulge themselves in abuse of drugs and alcohol.